coffee.
You know it as Java, Cafe, Joe, or Brew. No matter what name it goes by, coffee becomes more popular and iconic each year, with 62% of Americans drinking it as of 2016.
I was addicted to coffee in the fall of my sophomore year.
I've been drinking coffee almost every day since I was like 10. I drink like 2 almost every day, sometimes 3.
It boasts numerous health benefits as well, such as lowering risks of colon or liver cancer. Coffee consumption dates back to the 15th century, and its journey typically begins in developing countries like Brazil, Vietnam, and Colombia. Yet most of the consumption occurs in industrialized countries, where large coffee chains capitalize upon this popular bean. Chances are, if you show someone this logo, they'll recognize it. Starbucks is one of the world's largest coffee chains. They open 1,500 shops per year and raked in $19 billion last year. The company is growing exponentially and have managed to create a strong fan base.
If I'm at Starbucks, I know that it's a product that I'm gonna like and that it's like a premium product is what they call it, so I don't mind the prices at Starbucks.
And unlike many other large corporations with dirt on their hands, Starbucks does remarkably well on the social contribution front. It's a member of the Global Farmer Fund program, the Sustainable Coffee Challenge, and Conservation International. While their palm oil acquirement is troublesome, they've committed to sustainable methods for the future. This is where independent coffee houses come in. Shops like these have the unique ability to connect with the local community and get more personal, unlike a large chain. It's not uncommon to see a coffee house that has a mission statement or community project. Enter Aosa Coffee. Founded by Mike Hill in Huntington Beach, Aosa is the stage name of Hill's robotics and art project, and he uses it to get in touch with the community.
So our main purpose is to serve the community, and whatever attributes that takes, manifested by the product we deliver. With a B Corp, or we'll call it a sustainable company, it's more about let's produce product X to be able to pay for communication, mission, whatever it is with community. So there's an attribute of product in the mix there.
Then there's Kurt's Cafe, a nonprofit in Evanston, Illinois. At their North location, they employ formerly incarcerated individuals to get them back into the workforce. At their South location, they employ teenage mothers and mothers-to-be. In this program, they teach their employees life skills, such as balancing a checkbook and how to prepare for an interview. They choose mentors that can best guide them to a better life. Most of all, they learn that there's a community out there to help them. And for the coffee connoisseur, there are those coffee houses that really know how to make a good cup of joe. Aussie Bean in Orange, California emphasizes small batch coffee.
By offering something that's a little bit different, I think that brings a competitive edge. I always make the comparison to KFC and Mum's Home Roast Chicken. You can go the real fast food style and it'll certainly, serve a purpose, it'll quench your appetite, but Mum's Home Roast is just amazing. Then you're sitting around consuming that and enjoying the company of the people that are around you. People send me samples. We'll run a small sample roast of those. We'll check all the flavours and see if we like them and if we think the price is good for what you're getting out of it. The fact that our coffees, when you taste them, you get the flavours that we bought them for. So roasting Australian style means roasting to a medium. You roast them to a point where you're going to be able to taste the flavour notes that are in the coffee. Typically from what you get from a sample, I believe I can add another 30% or 40% to those flavour notes when I roast it. Every bean's different, every roast is different.
These differences in coffee are what keep people like Gavin in the coffee business. They find pride in discovering their identity and flavor of the bean. They have the upper hand on quality now, but what happens if chains like Starbucks catch up?
I think within, I would say a year, Starbucks will be as good or better than all third wave, my personal opinion. Because they've noticed. And when a beast's notice, they're gonna just change. And then it'll be cool because then it'll push all the third wave to make better coffee as well. So it's gonna be kind of fun. The Starbucks was behind, I feel. They're kind of first wave. And then third wave came, and then Starbucks is kind of confused, and they're like, oh no, what should I do? And then they're starting to creep on third wave. Then once they're able to perfect it, it's gonna be cool what the fourth wave is.
First wave, second wave, third wave, or fourth wave? The decision is up to you. The amount of options available to coffee drinkers today is sometimes what steers them towards the corporate coffee they know and love.
If I was like walking down the street and there was a Starbucks and an independent coffee shop right next to each other, even if they had the same prices, I hate to say it, but I would go to the Starbucks.
Yeah, going off of that, even though I do think supporting local businesses is really important, I know exactly what Starbucks is going to taste like pretty much anywhere. And yeah, if I'm spending $4 on a cup of coffee, I'd rather do it with something that I know is going to be what I want.
Coffee gets your day started, so you want to make sure it is the best it can be. For some, that is the safety and convenience of corporate coffee. For others, a shop that contributes to their community, or a shop that gets the maximum amount of flavonoids into their cup of joe. In a world of so many choices, what do you choose? Before you start your morning tomorrow, Mike Hill wants to inform you that the answer may not lie in one cup.
It's just the adventurous nature of coffee. I'd like to see more customers participate in. Irrelevant if it's my shop or another shop. It's just having that heart to change and get out of one's rut. That's one thing that'd be amazing for any coffee connoisseur to try. Something different.
Way down among Brazilians, coffee beans grow by